Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Hope everybody is well today. Hope everybody's well. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Hope you guys are out here enjoying yourself and you're being safe. I'm down here in Fells Point in Baltimore. As you can see, a lot of people are out today. I smell good food too. The bars are filled up already, and it's only roughly 7 o'clock, I believe. So yes, it's gonna be a pretty nice night today. So, but yeah, listen, I want to make this real short, right? Because, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, because I'm out and about today. I'm actually joining in the festivities, as you can see, with the green and with the hat and everything like that, right? Everybody is out today, and the past few days, a lot of people have been out, and which makes me wonder, right? Like, why are all these people out? Not only are they out, they're buying, they're spending, which tells me that a lot of these people have received their tax income and they're out here spending, right? Let me walk over here real quick, right? Because they are playing, I forgot what they call this, but obviously it's, it's the Irish thing. Hold on, I'll walk over here, you guys can see this. They got the kilt and everything on. Let me turn this around for y'all. Yeah. With the green trucks and everything. Dog is barking at him, everything. So, but yeah, how you doing? Wonderful day today. Kind of nippy, but it's not unbearable, right? So yes, I'm gonna go back to my how you doing? To my initial topic, which is a lot of people are out and they're buying and they're spending, which means that a lot of people are receiving their tax income, right? And I'm gonna keep saying this, right? It has to come to a point where we make wise decision, or else every year it's gonna be the same for us. We're just gonna keep on spinning our wheels. Nothing's gonna change. It's gonna be complaints after complaints, right? But when you actually make a conscious decision to say, you know what? Maybe this year I don't need to go buy these. I have enough clothes to probably fit, 5 people, for like a whole 6 months or so. How many bags do I need? How many shoes do I need? All these things, right, that we kind of like blow money on, and every year we're looking and there's no progression. I think we need to come to a point where we stop blaming government and everything else and start to look on the inside, right? On the inside. And I was talking to a friend of mine today, and I was telling her how I got paid, right? And I'm looking at my pay, and then I'm looking at how much went out, how much they extracted for my retirement plan, right? Which about 30%. So 30% of what I made went into my retirement account. And she was saying, how can you afford to do that? And my answer back to her is, I can't afford not to. My answer back to her is, I cannot afford not to. If you guys get a chance, you might want to restaurant/hotel. Is the Pendry, okay? And yeah, as I explained to her, I cannot afford not to. Does it really get tight every once in a while? Absolutely, it does. But when I look at it, what am I truly missing though? I know everybody wants to be out and about. Everybody want to be out and about. And And I think that's the only thing that everybody's missing. There's nothing else that you're actually truly missing other than you being out and about, right? And that's what you want the money for. But I think if you spend more time in the house, you end up saving. I realize that whenever you step outside, prime example, look at today. From the time I step outside of the house today, I haven't even got back in the house yet. I've already spent about $200 some. From the time I step outside of the house today. From parking garages to just things that I saw that I may need or I think I need it, but did I really need that thing? You understand? But I noticed that the past few days when I've stayed home, I haven't spent not $1. You understand? Like, I didn't swipe a card, I didn't pay with cash, nothing, because I stayed in the house. So truly, I think what a lot of us think we're missing is being outside and being out and about. Like, if we look today, everybody's outside, everybody's having a good time. So yeah, so if you're looking at your window, you start to feel like you're missing something and you want to be out. You know, we're only human. That's very understandable. But at the end of the day, we also want to understand that if we don't make a change, right, with our finances, nothing's ever going to change for us. If we don't make a change right now while we're young, to be honest with you, we're going to suffer while we're older. It's just the fact. It's just the facts. And I know it's true because based on what I do for a living, when I'm in homes every single day, a lot of older people, they're suffering in silence. A lot of older people, they're suffering in silence. And I kind of wish older folks would do videos to educate the younger folks in reference to saving money. Like, I wish they can do videos to let people know not to make the same mistakes that they made, instead of keeping quiet and just taking it. I really wish that they can be out here and telling these young folks who are just blowing through money, like money is not coming. I mean, like money is not ending. Like money is just continuing going to keep on coming. You understand? So I want to take a moment just to talk to you guys about that, because you guys are getting these, and I talk about this a lot. You guys are getting these tax money, this huge amount of tax money, and everybody, and 90% of the people, literally have no financial plan for the tax money. The only plan that they have for the tax money, 90% of the people, is what can they buy. They already have that plan before that money hit their bank account. This is real stuff. As soon as they know how much that they're getting, they already have a plan for the money. Somebody's watching this today, and deep inside, you know this is you. Somebody's watching this today, and deep inside, you know that you need to make a change, right? That change is now. That change is today. That change, nobody can make it for you. You have to make that change for yourself. Nobody can make the change for you. You have to decide that enough is enough, and you want to look up 10 years from now, right? You want to look up 10 years from now, and you want to say, wow, I did it. Wow, look what I have. If an emergency comes up, it's just that. It's an emergency. It's just an inconvenience. I got the money for whatever comes up. That's a good feeling to have. That when the emergency comes up, you don't get rattled. You don't start stressing. Your blood pressure doesn't go up. Okay? But the reason why we never get to that point is because we never do the things that we need to do. Year in, year out, people get these tax money. And I'm looking at some of these folks, and they get this money, and around May and June, they're back to being broke again. Around May or June, they're back to being broke again. Listen, if you're gonna be broke after receiving your tax money, I'd rather you be broke because you threw all that money into a long-term investment for yourself. That's a sensible brokenness. You understand? That make more sense than you taking the money and spending it. And come May or June, you can't account for it. You look at yourself and you say, what did I do with this money? It just went away. What did I do with this money? It just went away. Listen, I don't want this to be a long video today because it's really a common sense thing. It don't have to be long and drawn out video. Again, there's somebody watching this today that say, man, this has been me for the past 10 years. This has been me for the past, I've just been throwing money out the window. For the past 10 years. If some of y'all actually sit down and take out a calculator, okay, an investment calculator, and say, man, if I would have thrown in the 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 that I've been getting for the past 10 years into, let's just say, a interest on an account that earn you something as small as, let's say, 4%, right? And let's say you got like $8,000 back a year. Man, you'll probably have close to 200K. Probably close to 200K. It's how much you have right now. Can you imagine the feeling of knowing that you have 200K somewhere that you could have access to do whatever, instead of the feeling of negative, instead of the feeling of not having anything at all in your bank account? You understand? And I know some of us will look at me and say, oh my God, 10 years so far away. I think some of the reason why a lot of us are not disciplined is because we look at time. We look at time. It's almost like, okay, well, I want 100 grand in my account today. That's not how wealth works. Wealth is built over time. Wealth is built over time. Discipline has to come in play. If you don't discipline yourself, life will ultimately discipline you. I want you to hear me on this. If you don't get to a point where you can discipline yourself, life will show you who the boss is. Life will show you that life is King Kong, not you. Not you. The people who thrive in life, the people who thrive in life, they express some form of discipline. They express some form of discipline. That's why they thrive in life. Discipline through hard work, discipline through savings, discipline through spending. They exercise a great deal of discipline. And again, if you can't discipline yourself, life is going to discipline you. So I'm going to close with this. Some of y'all who are getting this tax money, why for once in your life you can't pretend like that money doesn't exist to you? Get it, give me a call, we'll put you into an Index Universal Life policy, and you start to build a great future for yourself. 10 years is a long time, but it's also not a long time. And I can attest to that. 10 years is a long time, but it's also not a long time. I've been in business now for roughly 16 years. 16, almost 20. I can remember like it was yesterday. Real talk. I can remember the day that my homegirl had called me and said, hey, I want you to come out and come check out this business opportunity with me. And I said, all right, cool, I ain't doing nothing. No problem. And I went out there and listened, got the education, and I decided to make a move, right? And here I am today, 16 years later, in what I believe to be the greatest industry in the entire world. Not only on the business level, but also on the personal level, on the financial level. This is the greatest thing in the world. The education that I have received is how millionaires and billionaires are living their life. You guys look at them now and see them being rich. But what you don't understand is overnight success is 10 years in the making. Listen, hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day today. If you are interested in maximizing these tax money that you guys are getting in, and you're just blowing it, and you say this year enough is enough, I want to do better, let me show you how. Text me at 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. We can sit down, go through a plan with you, put you in what fits you and what will work best for you, and watch your future start to blossom. Listen, I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Talk to you soon.